Hi guys, and welcome back to Tangy Tea of Life. It is the weekend and we are here to spill some tea. Alright? We have a special guest with us tonight. My BFF Michelle is joining us tonight as we talk about some hot topics. And we're going to kick it off tonight, blind dating.
Ooh, wow.
Good topic right there. You know, there's a lot of blind dating going on these days. Like, it's scary to me, but how do you ladies feel about blind dating?
I mean, it's 2019. We live in an era where people are getting married at first sight.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if we're behind the curve and need to get with the program. What?
I don't know. I've just always been afraid of that.
Me too.
Like, I want to know who I'm going to see. Like, I don't want to be in a restaurant waiting for that person to come around the corner. You know what I mean?
That's exciting.
Oh,
love that.
I'm afraid, especially these days. Maybe back in the day, maybe.
So this was early 2000s, maybe.
I may be okay with it. Maybe. But I was afraid back then, too.
I guess for me, what I've always thought about, if I don't know you, what do we talk about?
Right.
Like, I don't know what you like. What do we talk about?
Yeah.
What if I go to talk about the basketball game that came on last night and you don't like sports? What then?
But you got to start somewhere. I mean,
Exactly.
that's
You
the
getting
point
to
of
know 'em.
yeah, that's the
True.
point of
True.
blind dating. Like, you're getting to know this person. But have you ever been on one?
I haven't.
I haven't, but I would love to. But not now because I'm married.
Yeah, but I know you were saying if you were single, you wouldn't mind going on even in 2019.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh!
As long as sit out in a restaurant or something, not in a private place.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You're around other people.
Yeah.
So we're not
You can get up and leave.
We're not Netflixing and chilling with strangers.
Yeah.
It's blind date,
Yeah.
actual
Out.
date.
Out.
Yeah, but I guess my thing will be, my advice to someone who's thinking about blind dating is at least let someone know where you're going. I mean, you know what I'm
Definitely.
saying?
That's
Like,
important.
let a family member or a friend
That's right.
know where
You don't
you're
wanna
going.
come up missing.
Don't just pack your get your purse and stuff and go out on your blind date. Like, let someone know where you're going.
Exactly.
I mean, things are bad these days.
It is, but you gotta have fun. That's
Yeah.
fun. I think that's fun. That would be
There
fun.
is a level of excitement to it. But I guess for me, my whole era from high school on up, we've always had social media since I've been in high school. So
Yeah.
I grew up in the
Britt's
phase
a young
of I'm a 90s baby. So we pretty much always had, whether it was MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, we always had some sort of social media. So there was that instant knowing of people. Even if you didn't really know a guy, you can run to Facebook real quick, know everything you need to know.
Yeah.
How many kids he
Yeah,
got,
but-
what kind of sports team you like, blah, blah, blah.
But the thing is, Facebook is a lie for some people. Like,
True.
you can't believe everything you see
True.
on Facebook. Like, yeah, he may say, I'm the best dad in the world. Oh, yeah, I spend
don't
so
even
much
see his
time with my
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love
That's
this
true.
team. But then when you meet him in person,
Whole nother story.
a whole nother story. So you have to be careful. If you're going by that, if you're going by what somebody is saying on their Facebook, on their social media page, no, you're going by that the wrong way, to me.
Right.
That's
Because you
how-
never know.
You never
You
know.
never know.
There,
You never
I mean,
know.
there's a bunch of lies on social media that make themselves look good. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of scary. That's my point of view of blind dating. I mean, to each his own. But I mean, I'm married, but if I wasn't married, I would still be a little.
Afraid to go on a blind date.
Yeah.
I think I would too.
I would be afraid, but I still would do it.
She'll be afraid.
She lives
She'll
on the
still-
edge.
Yeah, she lives on the edge. I mean, a lot of that is going on. You have all these dating sites. I mean,
This is a new era. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it's all about now. I mean, you got what is it, Matchmaker.com,
what about farmersonly.com?
right?
I can't.
But yeah, I mean, there's so many sites that you can go on to find.
And you don't know these people.
You don't know these people.
You don't know
And
them.
that's just like, so that is social media. I mean, if you're looking at it that way, they can put oh,
because you want to make
tall,
sure you
I'm
portray your best
6'11",
you.
or
Right.
you know what I'm saying. But when you see them, they're like,
Nobody's gonna create a profile and be like, yeah, I'm Brittany. My breath stinks. I don't clean up very well.
Right,
You're gonna portray your best you.
Right.
You're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be brutally honest. We're not gonna
But it's just a
tell.
blind date. I mean, you ain't got to go on another one. Just you go on just
guess.
one.
Maybe I overthink it.
Yeah.
well, I'm overthinking. I'm the
Maybe
person.
I'm
I'm always thinking outside. I call it the bun. You know, like people say, I'm always thinking outside the box. I'm always thinking outside the bun. Like
Always.
that's what I always tell. Like I'll be like, I'm thinking outside the bun. Like you never know.
The what ifs.
Yeah. I know it's bad. Well, no, it's not bad. Not these days. You hear all these killings going on?
True.
No.
Well, speaking of dating, we all know what comes after dating. Well, sometimes come after dating. So my question I pose to everybody, the 30 to 90 day rule, whichever number it is for y'all, 30, 60, 90, does that still exist in 2019?
Well, I said we all grown. If you're grown and of age, the decision is yours. If you
The
want
decision is yours.
the first night, do it.
Well, not everyone is grown though. I mean,
Well,
you know
I
what I'm
say
saying?
if you're grown.
Well, yeah,
If
if you're grown,
you're
yeah.
grown.
Because I mean, these kids starting early.
That's true.
Like real, I'm talking about middle school early.
I
So
was passing notes when I was in middle school. I can't
Right.
even relate to some.
yes or no circle.
Or maybe.
Oh, make a tip.
Or maybe, yeah. But these days, like they going in. But as far as 30 to 90 day rule, like if I was single and I had to do it, yeah, I'll wait 90.
You wait 90? Is your finger crossed behind your back?
Her
I
legs
mean,
crossed.
I feel like that is, I guess I can say that's hard these days because the peer pressure is out there. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And I know we're too grown to be talking about peer pressure, like we shouldn't be having
But it's
anyone
real.
talk us anything. But you know, as soon as somebody blowing their neck,
Mm.
or you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
Like
It's real.
It is real.
It's real.
Like I don't
It's
know.
everybody. It's their own decision.
Right.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if you go into a situation and this person knows, well, she waiting 30 days, I'm going to be on my P's and Q's for 30 days because I know she waiting 30 days.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily mean because you wait 30 to 90 days, whatever your number is, that you're getting any more than the person who decided, I like him, let's do this.
Right.
So I guess, I mean, to each his own. You got to figure out what works best for you. And then your circumstance. Do you have children? Do you not?
Right. That's the thing too.
You know?
It's not only about you.
Right,
Like
right.
if you have kids, like you have to. But then again, your kids. Well,
That's a whole nother subject.
yeah, that's a whole nother subject. That because that's a good topic too.
It is.
When do you introduce your kids
Oh.
To someone.
to your new girl or your new man? When is it
When?
time to introduce your kids?
When do you have that moment? Is there a number on it? Do you say, okay, we've been dating a year. Here, my children, you
Yeah.
know, meet such and such.
I think
Is it we exchange I love yous?
right.
You
But
know?
see,
What
anybody
is
can
it?
say I love you.
Yeah.
What is it? So
yeah.
what is a deciding factor for people that they determine? Okay, you need to meet my family. You need to meet my kids.
Yeah. That one is kind of.
And is it something that's done too loosely now?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Definitely.
Because
To me.
yeah, because I feel like someone can you can meet someone tomorrow and you introducing your. I mean, this is what going on
Right.
these days. Like you can meet someone tomorrow and you introducing them to your kids that same
Right.
day. Really,
Right.
Yeah, that's.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
And I think what a lot, especially because people are having kids younger and younger
Yeah.
as the years go by. And the younger you are, I think one of the things they aren't able to grasp, because there is a maturity level that comes along with having children,
Right.
whether you're ready or not.
Yeah.
And I can't tell anybody if I was 16 and in school that I'd be ready for a kid.
Right.
But something that I kind of preach to young girls who may have children, you know, don't introduce your kids to everybody you meet.
oh no,
Because, I mean, at some point, you look up your child is 8, you're having to explain why they got 8 uncles that ain't really your brother. But
Yeah.
because it ain't work out, you refer to such and such
Right.
as Uncle such and such.
Well,
How do you explain that?
my take on that is, these days, it's scary to introduce anyone to your kids who you're just meeting. Now, it's different if you knew this person
Right.
for a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're just meeting someone and you're going to introduce them to your kids
That's
that
next level.
fast, I mean, you got to think about all these child abuse going on, what do you call the sexual abusing kids, and you got to think about all.
I mean, because predators
that.
don't have a look.
Right.
They don't
like,
have a look.
You never know.
And it ain't just if you have girls now either.
Right,
No,
exactly.
you gotta look at
You gotta
even
look
you have
at
little boys.
Yeah,
So-
little boys are getting
Oh, yeah.
molested just like
Yeah.
the
Just
little
like little
girls.
girls.
Exactly.
But like next week, hopefully, we're gonna have the topic of child neglect, and we're gonna have someone to come in. A social worker is gonna come in and is gonna speak on that. You know, because that is real. Like that is happening in our own backyard, and you know we're not paying attention.
We're not catching it.
We're not catching it because, I mean, this R. Kelly situation, everyone is talking about it. But I don't want to focus on R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? Because things are happening right around us.
Right.
You know,
In your
he's a
backyard.
celebrity, but these young ladies who, you know, he dealt with, you know, in that form, I feel bad for them. You know, but that's happening right.
All the time. And really, and it's bigger than that because we get mad when things happen.
Right.
But when you look at situations, there have been times that I've been out at parties and I've looked at girls across the way and I'm looking at them and I clearly know you ain't 18.
Right.
How you in here?
Right, because it's who you know.
How are you in here?
Right.
You know, we can't just let kids pass by because we want to make a buck. You got your $20 to get
Right.
in. Come on.
Yeah,
You know, when do we draw the line?
but that's happening because, like, how many, you know, police officer or whatever are gonna walk in a club and check for ID or whatever?
Right.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not.
So it's who you know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I get you in. Come on, you know.
And how many instances of trafficking and finding bodies right here in our own backyard,
Yeah.
off the highway?
Right,
Young girls. Where do you think they were coming from?
right. We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful now. That 90-day rule.
I think there's a good logic behind it. I understand wanting to solidify something before taking it there. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But how many people in 2019?
Can say
90-day rule.
that they're waiting 90 days. I don't think there's many.
Because for one, I feel like you gotta be really strong-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really stand your ground and say, no, we're not going there until I feel comfortable.
Exactly.
Right.
Regardless of what he says.
Regardless of what he or she say,
Right.
I have to feel comfortable in making that next step.
And that's when the peer pressure comes in. Because let's say you really feeling this guy and he looks at you and he just ain't with it.
yeah,
So that's when the peer pressure comes in. I mean, you hear peer pressure and you think, girl, you grown. But that's
But
real.
it's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
it is.
That's real.
Because you're wondering in your mind, you're like, yeah. And I'm just gonna speak because I'm a female, so I'm gonna talk
Right.
like, you know. So you be wondering in your mind, like, he's a good man. Like, I wonder will he leave if I don't. But you know, that's how some of us think.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
will he leave if I don't give him, you know, the good?
But he won't.
But the thing is, if he was a man and he was, you know, he felt like you're the one,
He'd understand.
he
He'll
will
wait,
understand in waiting until you get good and ready.
Right.
So to the young ladies out there, don't let a man rush you into doing anything, because your body is very, I mean, once you let it go that one time,
There's
that's
no
it.
turning back.
There's no turning back. There's no turning back. And for the guys as well. Don't
It's
let
okay
a
for you to
female-
say no.
Yeah, it's okay for you
You
to say
know,
no. Don't wait
it's
for,
okay.
don't let a female rush you into doing something that you don't want to do.
I've seen a lot of that lately. I actually saw a video, you know, supposed to be a joke, but you know how that goes. And the girl joked about how the guys now in 2018, you too respectful.
Yeah.
You too respectful.
Yeah. They don't like they what's the saying? They
Oh,
don't
you
like a
sleep on
good
the
guy.
couch, you too
They like a
respectful.
bad boy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the thing is, you need to be looking for that good guy and not the bad guy all the time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like when you say a bad boy, it's like you like going on the edge. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like but when a good guy,
When are we gonna
somebody
shift
that wanna open the door for you, or somebody that wanna pull your chair
And is it
out
because so many females aren't used to that?
right.
Is that what it is? Is it because we have so many young girls who don't know their dads, who have not seen a
haven't
man,
seen that.
who have not seen a man be a real man? They
Right.
never saw their mom's car door get open. They never saw
Right.
that. All they saw was mama making stuff happen. So is it a generational thing? Has chivalry died?
I mean, you still have some good men out there that'll open the door and pull your chair out at the dinner table.
We just ain't
or
checking
whatever.
for
They're out there,
them. We just ain't checking for them.
you know. I mean, you have to be patient. You just can't go jump into a relationship when you think, oh, he says all these nice things to me, or she say all these nice things to me. That's the one.
Right.
Like, you got to be careful who you choosing these days, because everything that looks good
Isn't
good.
and the ones that be talking all this sweet nothing in your ear, turn around. Once y'all really get it going, you see a whole different,
right.
a whole different side of that person. But you just got to be careful.
So that's where dating comes in hand. It's okay to date.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to date. Until
Because that's
you
really the
feel
only true
comfortable.
way that you can build a relationship. Because see, that's another thing that's like really made a left turn these days is relationships. I mean, and now we define a relationship. I send your request and you accept it, and now everybody knows we in a relationship on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's a relationship.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
but it's about more than that.
Right. Definitely.
I mean, you could take me back to the days when dude had to call the house phone any day.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know, right?
Any day.
Mr. Fall
I
asleep
take
on the
that
phone.
over social media any day.
What did I
Call
say
me on the
last?
house phone.
Yeah.
Interrupt the AOL internet.
But that's the thing. These days is all about texting and sending
Not conversations.
Yeah, not
Interaction.
conversations. Like,
I like to hear your voice.
Come see me.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, you free right now? I'm free too. Let's go grab something to
right.
eat.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what did people do back in the day before texting? I mean, when you had a Nokia and you wasn't texting
Yeah.
because each of them cost, what was it, 10 cents? What text message used to cost?
I forgot.
But it wasn't free.
Right. Yeah,
So what did people do then?
it's a big difference than how it was back then.
You actually checked up on somebody. See, I think stuff went left when people stopped checking up on people.
Right.
Nobody checks up on nobody, not for real.
Mm-hmm.
Sending a WYD text, that's not checking up.
WYD.
What are you doing?
What you doing?
Okay.
You ain't even thought enough of me to type it out.
I had to think about that one for a second. Yeah. We're gonna wrap it up for Tangy Tea of Life tonight, guys. We talked about this was pretty much dating. Waiting 30 to 90 days.
Being safe.
To do the do, and also blind dating. So let us know what you think. Leave comments below and let us know what you think about those topics: blind dating, 30 to 90 day rule before doing the good. But just let us know what you think. And don't forget to leave, check us out on our email, tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. Leave topics, leave, if you want to be a guest, just leave all that on our email, topic suggestions. Go to tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to click that like button and also click on that bell so that you can get notified whenever a new video comes
Don't
out.
want to be left out.
You don't want to be left out. You don't want to miss the tea that we're going to be bringing to you. All right, guys. But hopefully next week we're going to bring you the topic of child neglect. So we'll be having a special guest to come in to talk about child neglect. You don't want to miss that. It's so much going on around us. Like that topic is really hot right now, and we definitely need to talk more about that, to see what we can do to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Starts here.
Yeah, it's really bad. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to my BF Michelle for joining us tonight. And guys, we will check you out later. Bye.